Okay, I may have done it in reverse, where I flipped to the cams first and then unmute everybody, so everybody got to see you like muted for like a second. It was weird.
Nice.
But welcome back, everybody, to this is Roll For It, the Alcadia edition, episode number 2, aka the Sunday group, on their second run through this little adventure. When last we left off, the group did a lot of crazy shit. They met each other, obviously, in a tavern called... Was it the Rusty Spoon? No, it wasn't. It was the Saints Respite Tavern. And there was a murder that happened right in front of them, so they kind of started poking around town, trying to figure out what happened. They were told that the assembly was involved, and everybody around town's kind of being really cagey about the information regarding the assembly, but the information that they've gathered so far is that the assembly is basically some assassins, and if they want you dead, you're going to be dead. And nobody ever finds out anything about it. Like, there's never any clues, very little of a trail to actually go on as far as investigating. They stabbed a guard in the... sorry, not they. One party member, right there, stabbed a guard in the eye. They talked with an innkeeper who was waiting for his dad to come back into town with some supplies. Turns out to have been murdered in the tavern.
Forgot about that.
A few minutes before. They stayed there for the night, and then they traveled along the east road, heading towards the town of Thekin. As they were making their way along, they stopped along some bushes that were growling at them, and were attacked by a couple of wolves. After fending off the wolves, their cat party mate, Feng of the Small Swamp, it turned out to be dead. They stabilized him, brought him back, and have rested up. And that's where we start.
Okay. You just said he was getting off.
So, what do you guys want to do?
We took a short rest, right?
Yep.
Okay.
You can make it along if you want. That won't take much to retcon.
Well, we leveled up anyway,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did.
so I'm just gonna get up and start walking towards the town we were headed to.
Okay. Anybody
Yeah,
else
because
want to
we're
do
on the
anything?
way to that. No, if like we're on the way to that town, yeah. I guess
Yeah.
I would also join him.
Yep. We're
As
going.
well.
All right. So you guys keep traveling along the east road for another hour or so, and then something just... notifications aren't on Twitch, sorry. Thank you to whatever... I think that was a sub, maybe a follow. Anyway, thanks. Anyway, they were traveling eastward across the road, and about an hour goes by, and I need perception checks. Okay, so character names Feng and Kilana, you guys see just off over the next little hill here where the kind of jungle brush opens up a little bit. You see a little bit of a clearing, and behind a little bit of shrubs you see what looks to be a wooden cart. The axle is snapped, the wheel on the left side has a big chunk missing from the wheel.
Is there like anyone else that we can see, or is it just the cart?
Just the cart.
I'm just gonna go up and look at the cart. Yeah.
Alright. Give me an investigation check if you're looking at it.
Well, I'm apparently not a very perceptive cat. And I'm very bad at finding.
Fang and Kilana, you guys surmise
like-
that this cart is made of wood.
Yeah. Just look, guys. Cart.
Dendar,
Not like it's supposed to be here.
this wooden cart seems to be attached to a horse that has been slain. Its entire stomach region has been ripped open, and most of the entrails and stuff has been spilled out. All of the meat off of the body has been eaten.
Is it dry or is it recent?
It's pretty dry. Large pools of blood are mostly coagulated and dried up along the edges, but the middle bits is still a little bit gooey.
What's on the ground?
Dirt.
Oh. I guess I need to do this.
There you go. Where are you looking? Around the cart or like specifically?
Oh, around the cart.
Okay. So around the cart, you can see that there's some claw marks, there's some footprints, and there's some drag marks that head towards the south off the path.
How far off do they go?
From where you're standing, you can't quite see, but they disappear in, past a couple of trees and some bushes.
How big are they?
They seem to be human-sized. It's not like somebody was dragging a log or like a dragon or anything through here.
Interesting. I start walking down the path. Same way that we were going before.
Okay. What are the
I'm
rest
gonna
of you guys
follow
at?
the marks.
I was gonna say, upon realizing that it's just the cart, I'm gonna follow the snake person.
Okay.
This is what's called not my problem.
Yeah. It's a cart, guys. It's kind of
Kilana,
cool.
what are you doing?
I'm going towards the east with them.
Okay. So 3 of you are heading towards the east, and 1 of you is heading down the path. We'll deal with, through the jungle, following the tracks. We'll do that first, and then we'll come back. Splitting the party at level 2. This is fun. So
TPK.
Zyle, you make your way probably about 200 meters through the kind of brush that's overlooking or kind of intermingled throughout this whole like foresty area, and you come up to the mouth of a cave. It's kind of pretty easy to see. There's this like rock face and then just a very open black hole that, you know, signifies a cave entrance. The drag marks continue inwards, and along the way you can see, with your 15, little bit of blood drips here or there that have been dried.
I don't like the way this cave looks. I'm gonna go back onto the trail.
Okay. So
Coward.
what are the other 3 of you guys doing as you're traveling east?
We're gonna walk for about 2 minutes, and I'm gonna stop and turn around. Bird's not here. Yeah,
Where-
bird's
where did
bird's
he
not
go?
here.
Bird is
Bird
not
is
there.
not here.
Look
Where
very
the
shocking.
hell is the bird?
Bird. As soon as I realized that the bird didn't follow, I turned around and kind of like, not like run, but kind of like that weird thing that cats do. That's kind of like a jaunt back towards where we
Do
were.
I see him in the sky anywhere? Is he around, just not wanting to walk?
You don't see him.
Keep walking.
Okay.
Should we wait for him?
He'll find us.
I'm already heading back to try to find him.
Okay. So Fang, you're heading back. Dendar and Keelana, you guys are continuing east.
Mhm.
Okay. Roughly about 10 minutes passes, Fang, while you're traveling. Still no sight of the bird.
Am I back at the cart yet?
Yeah, you managed to get back to the cart.
Okay, well, I mean, would I notice that path as well that he went down, or?
Based on your 1 from before, no. If you want to look again,
Oh,
it's up to you.
Okay, I just like, I'll keep with the 1. I'll go up to it and kind of like sit at the cart
Okay.
and try to like look around, but not realize I'm actually just staring at the cart.
Okay.
Like, I'm trying to just be like, where's it going? But just staring straight at the cart.
Pretty fixated on the cart, yeah. So another couple of minutes goes by, and Zyle, you come out of the path, the tracks, and you come back onto the main path, and you see a cat staring at a cart.
Where did the other two go?
Would I hear him since I'm so intently staring at this cart?
He's talking to you, yeah.
Okay. I jump a little bit, not realizing that he was behind me, and I'm so asphyxiated with this. And you're like, oh, they're that way. Where'd you go?
I was following the marks. Did you not see them?
No. There's a cart though.
Are...
did you see the cart?
Yes, I saw the carts. You're... Whatever. Which way did they go?
And then I kind of like shimmy that way.
I'm just gonna start walking that way.
Alright. So you guys are heading towards the east. We'll go back to the other two.
What time of day is it?
About now, it would be maybe around noon.
Okay.
So you guys continuing east, the forest kind of opens up a little bit and it enters into some plains that stretches on and on and on and on, rolling hills, kind of unkempt kind of grasslands around here, seemingly not owned by anybody or kept up with in any way.
Is there still like a defined path though, or?
Yeah, the path continues on. It's just change of terrain.
Okay. If there's anything weird going on with the path, just figure I'd throw that out there.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. The path seems to be kind of the exact same as it has been. You don't really notice anything too much. You can hear off in the distance behind you and to the right what sounds like wolves howling in the middle of the day. Which
How far away?
Pretty far, and they're not too close.
Didn't we just like beat up a bunch of wolves
I look
or
at the
what?
elf. Do they normally howl in the middle of the day?
Not that I know of.
I do not like this place.
You
I
guys
don't
would
either.
both know that wolves don't howl in the middle of the day.
I'd hope so. Have we caught up with them yet? Like, have they? I guess have you guys stopped?
They're walking. They haven't stopped yet. So you guys are.
I think we should wait for the other two.
It's fine
It-
with me.
It might get dangerous here.
Okay.
I'll
so
take
you
a
guys
seat
are-
on the side of the path.
Okay, so you guys are just short resting essentially while the other two are coming up. The other two, as you guys are making your way through the path, give me perception checks. Okay.
I'm proficient in perception too.
Yeah.
Means I rolled a 3.
It was actually a 5 plus your 3. No, 3 plus 5. You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
3 plus 5. Yeah.
Got it. Yeah, so you guys are just traveling along, minding your own business, when, Zal, you hear a little bit of a rustle just off to your right. As a
I'm gonna
wolf leaps out of the treed area and immediately jumps on Fang.
Shit.
Is trying to scratch him
Son of a bitch.
for a 19.
Oh, well, that hits.
Alright.
Is it possible, I guess, as in response to use a bonus action?
No, this is surprise round, so you're completely
Surprise round, okay.
surprised, yeah.
Completely unaware. I just get like,
You take 6 points of piercing damage as it bites you, and you now have a wolf on top of you. And roll
Alright.
initiative for yourself and Zyle.
lovely. My rolls are just great today.
2 nat
This is-
ones, wow.
This has been
Okay.
fun. I'm okay with that though.
Right. And then Fang. Wolf 2. Wolf 3.
Can we hear this happening?
Give me perception checks for both of you. Kilana, no. Dendar, you hear the pace of the howling kind of picking up.
And just like a faint on the wind. just
I
like,
get
"Oh,
up. I get up, sword in hand. I slowly start to walk back down the path.
Towards the west.
No, towards where the howlings come from.
Okay, so
'Cause I know that I
okay.
might have people back there.
Yeah, that's to the west. It's behind you and to the right.
To the
Okay.
west.
Now we'll enter combat round. After each round of combat, we'll go back to the other two outside of combat. Zyle, you're first up. What do you want to do?
How far away am I from the first wolf?
You only see one, and it's maybe 5 feet away from you on top of your friend.
I'm gonna back up about 10 feet,
Okay,
take out my light crossbow, and fire away at it.
have at it.
Oh, I don't like this idea.
That misses. A bolt
Just
goes
say it's
flying over its shoulder and lodges itself into a tree.
Gotcha.
You're a wicked shot, man.
Any bonus
it-
action or the rest of your movement?
Nope, that's gonna be what I got.
Okay. With that, wolf number 1 is going to attack the cat again that he's sitting on top of. Just double check that that's the correct attack. That is for a 22. 19 hits, so I'm assuming that hits.
Yep.
For another 9 points of piercing damage.
Seriously?
Feels good, man.
Your
For
boy
3
is
and a 2.
unconscious.
Oh, wow. Alright.
Yep.
Um,
All you, man.
says it was advanced. Okay, yeah, no, that's exactly what happens. Let's see what happens here. That's the wrong button. Sorry, it's a 4 and a 4. Okay. We'll go to the 2 that aren't in combat. You guys still trucking your way?
Yep.
Okay, you guys are out of combat, so I'll give you basically double movement.
Would I not have had to make a save there on my turn?
No, not to the start of your next turn.
But my turn would have been. Oh, okay. All right. Starting my next turn.
Oh yeah, you're right. Your turn
'Cause I'm
would have
right
been
after
before
him.
the other. Yeah, right. Give me a death save.
I should just shut up sometimes.
You got 1 save. You're good. 1 success. Okay. 1. That's where 2 is. That's where 3 is. Okay. Yeah, okay, so because you guys are out of combat, I'm going to basically give you, like, double movement speed. You guys aren't impeded by a combat or whatever, so you guys are just trucking up. You crest over a little bit of a hill, enter the forested terrain again a little bit. Keep moving. You still don't see anybody yet. You made it as far as you can. Zyle, your turn.
I was muted. So, oh crap, what's it? Fang. He's bleeding out pretty much.
Yeah, he's unconscious.
Okay. I'm gonna walk over to him and use Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
Is that gonna affect him?
It will. Go ahead and roll your cure.
Shit, too many windows, not enough monitor space.
Need more monitors.
Yeah.
Gosh, one really big one, man.
Go ahead and roll your healing.
Yeah, and still kind of, yeah.
Just bad at clicking things.
Yeah.
1d20 plus 6. Or sorry, 1d8 plus 6, not 20.
I would prefer 20, but the 6 alone will be nice.
You heal for 13.
Huzzah, I'm almost back up to full health.
You are back amongst the realm of the living with a wolf on top of you.
Do my death save successes clear then, and
Yeah.
failures have
Yeah.
been the other way?
Once you're stabilized, all your
Yeah,
save
that's what I thought.
states are gone. All right.
And that's my
anything
turn.
else? Okay. Cool. Wolf number 1.
Been a while since I played. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's been 2 weeks. It's crazy. We didn't even.
Mhm.
Wait, did we play Monday? No, we didn't. It was a long weekend. Wolf number 1, realizing that you are back alive, is going to try to bite you
Again,
for a 12.
does not hit.
Okay, so he's just on top of you, paws on your shoulders, and just thrashing at your face as you're, whipping your head back and forth, doing your best Willow Smith impression, and managing to dodge the bites.
Sweet.
That is the end of the wolf's turn. It is your turn.
My turn. Okay.
There's a
I would
wolf
like
on
to. Yeah, there is a wolf on me. I'd like to get him off.
Okay.
Very much. I would like to punch him in the face. A couple
Okay.
times.
Because he's on top of you, give me a melee attack with disadvantage.
Well,
You're pretty well pinned.
13, I guess.
13. Actually, against his armor class, that hits. Roll damage. 6 points. Okay.
I'm gonna take my bonus action and attack him again.
Sure.
Punch him in the face again.
All right.
Does.
That
a one.
will miss.
Can I? Okay, since that one doesn't hit, can I use my movement to push him off and stand up, or would that have been an action?
I'll say in conjunction with your melee strikes, I'll say you're moving at the same time. Use half your movement to get up and get him off of you. So now
Okay,
you're
that's
basically standing up, and he's right there in front of you.
I'm just kind of like gonna ready myself to just like bite him again.
Sure.
Kind of like take an appropriate stance, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then with that, you guys see from where you're standing, just off from where the wolf leaped out of the kind of forest at you, another one starts padding out towards you, and it gets about 10 feet away from Zyle before it stops. And then you see a third one pad out behind the second one.
Fuck.
And that is the end of the wolves' turns. We go back to the two that are not in combat. You guys are still trucking along, Are you guys running, or are you guys just like brisk walk?
Should have yelled.
I don't know. What do you think? I don't have much attachment to the cats. I don't know if I would be running.
Well, you also don't know what's going on. You've heard some wolves. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't know, Keelana. What do you think?
I think we should head back as fast as we can.
Okay, we run.
Okay. So as you guys are running, you manage to, avoid stumbling and tripping and falling. And you just get to the very top of the last little hill, and just as you get to the top, your movement runs out. But about 80 feet away, you can see a cat being attacked by. I should stop referring to him as a cat. He's like a humanoid, but cat features. Anyway, you see your two previous party mates seem to be engaged with a couple of wolves.
God damn it.
You have anything that you want to do from 80
I'm 80 feet away?
Yes.
Negative.
I'm gonna die again.
Yeah.
80 feet, too high. Sorry, friend.
Oh, yeah.
Kilana, anything?
I'm checking.
All right.
No, I don't think I have anything.
Okay, then with that, we go back to Zyle.
Sorry about getting up.
Shit happens. I'm about to do it right now. Keep going.
How? Oh boy. What's the first wolf looking like, or what's the wolf looking like?
The first one? He's
It
fighting me.
looks like a wolf.
He's not. He hasn't been harmed.
You saw him get punched in the face, but aside from a little bit of a smack back from his head from the impact, it doesn't look to have severely hurt him or anything.
Okay. I'm going to fire my light crossbow at him then. And I fail.
You're really good with that thing, man.
I am.
As I
Amazing
like,
with it.
as I see you miss again, I kind of like turn around and be like, "Do you use this thing often? Is this new?
Still trying to get used to
you
it.
want me? Do you want me to hold it for you?
Next time
can
I'm
hold
aiming
it
for
for
you.
I
Maybe
might
I
actually
won't
hit
miss
it then.
then.
Third time's the charm.
All right. Any movement or bonus?
Negative.
Okay.
With cat seeking missiles.
Wolf number 1 is going to try and attack Feng again. Oh.
Goodbye, Fang. Bye.
For 12 points of piercing damage.
Okay, I'm not dead. I'm.
Okay. Give me a strength saving throw.
Me?
Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
crit.
You're good.
Mm.
Now. Okay, good. Yeah, okay. The wolf just kind of and takes a chunk out of you. It hurt a lot. You're up. What do you want to do?
Well, I'm going to. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm gonna have to attack it. Just the first wolf that's right in front of me again.
Sure.
So. It's no longer with disadvantage, right? Because
correct.
I'm no longer pinned.
Yep. That will hit.
4.
Nice. Okay. You give it a good smack, and it goes. Kind of shies
Don't
away for a
forget, my
second.
guy like he doesn't punch. He like backhands or like
Yeah.
open hand slaps people.
Yep.
So I'm actually not punching it. I should stop saying punching. I'm actually slapping a wolf.
Right, and then your claws are kind of scraping as you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, is he looking like bloodied? Or is he like, I'm a wolf, I'm fine?
When you last that last slash across his face snout area opened up a couple of gashes.
All right, I'm gonna use a key point and just flurry of blows. 'Cause
Okay.
This dude's pissing me off. So
Sure.
that's 2 unarmed strikes.
Yep.
1.
First one misses. Second one hits. Go ahead and roll damage. For 6.
Mm-hmm.
That will kill the wolf as you give it a good slash right across its face. Kind of claw digs at one of the eyes a little bit and yank it out. There's a little eyeball stuck to your claw. As the wolf is just.
I just pick it off and throw it away. Ooh.
Very well.
That's my turn.
Okay.
Actually,
And-
I still have movement, don't I?
Yes, you do.
I'm gonna go run by the bird,
Okay.
and I'm gonna
He's
as I
15.
come up to him, I'm gonna look at him and be like, I know you got this one. You got
Alright.
this one, man. I believe in you.
So you move 15 feet and run up and stand next to him.
And I'm cheering him on as he's reloading his crossbow.
That goes to wolves number 2 and 3. They're both gonna move up right in front of Zyle, and their wolf number 2 is going to attack. Let me check the thingy here. Okay, and pack tactics, they have advantage. So first one's attack is a 13.
Misses.
Oh, I was gonna
Okay.
say you're not attacking me, right? So
And then the other wolf is also going to attack you. Pack tactics at 22.
Yep.
Okay, and he hits you for 7 points of piercing, and you need to do a strength saving throw.
Oh, I'm so good at those.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell if that was serious or not, to be perfectly honest.
He had a negative 2.
Mm-hmm, I have a
yeah.
-2.
Oh my god.
Surprisingly, it worked out for you. You know,
Mm.
second one kind of bit at you around the ankles, and you kind of ow, what the hell? And then you kind of read it yourself, and you're good. With that, from 80 feet away, I need initiative rolls from the 2 now entering the battle. 15 would put you right below Zyle. And Dendar, does that put you above Fang?
I rolled 13, I think.
No, you rolled a 5.
Oh, yeah.
But
that's
it's okay
something
because the other wolves only rolled a 3, so that does put you right there. So Dendar. Okay. Cool. Kilana, what do you want to do? You're 80 feet away.
I guess I will move 30 feet closer.
Okay.
And then I will take out my shield
Sure.
and also throw a javelin
Okay.
at
you're throwing
whichever
a-
closest wolf.
Okay, so the increments is 30 and 120. So it's past the 30, it becomes
Oh, that doesn't work.
disadvantage.
Gotcha.
So
Well,
it's
it
a
didn't matter anyway.
6. You kind of threw it and it just thunk, lands
Got
about
away from
40
me.
feet away and, about 10 feet short of the battle. And you're like, ah, damn it.
A jump as I just see a spear land like 10 feet. We're just like, what the Ooh.
And then Dendar, what do you want to do?
We are 80 feet away or 70 feet away, you said?
80.
Okay. I'm gonna get within range, and I believe I can cast. Let me double check the range. I can! Oh, hurrah, praise. One of the wolves that's preferably not injured. Doesn't necessarily matter which one.
Sure.
I don't think either
So
of these
how
ones
far are
can
you
do this.
moving? Are you just
I'm moving
20?
my full movement towards them,
Okay,
which is 30, and then I'm gonna cast that.
Okay. Dissonant Whispers. Okay. Let's roll a Wisdom. Yes.
Yep.
Natural 1. All right. Roll your damage.
I did.
Oh, you did. Good.
Yeah.
Yep. Well done. I'm apparently blind.
Roll your
so-
damage!
Yes. Okay, so that forces the wolf to move its full movement speed away from you. Its full movement speed is 40. It disappears back into the brush.
I'm good.
Okay. Zyle, you're up.
There's still one right in front of me, yeah?
Correct. It's the one
I'm
that bit
gonna
you.
use inflict wounds on that thing.
Nice. Alright. Make your spell attack.
D20 plus
6, I think. Your spell attack modifier. Oh.
No.
You kind of reach out just as the wolf kind of dips his head back for a second and you miss.
cool.
I'm just like, as soon as he misses again, I just like kind of stop cheering. Just,
I'm gonna use full 30 feet and head towards the rest of the party.
Okay. As you're doing that, it's going to take an attack of opportunity for leaving your attack range. What's your AC?
Misses.
Okay. So, 5, 10, 15,
I
30.
didn't mean to do that.
Okay, so you leave Feng behind as the wolf stays where it was. Feng, you're up.
So there's just the two wolves now, or there's
There's
in
only
relation
one
are
that you
they
can
to-
see.
Oh yeah, because the other one ran away.
As far as
I'm
you
gonna
know.
go. Yeah, as far as I know, I'm gonna go. Since I assume that wolf was leaving for some reason, so the way my brain is working. I'm gonna go
Okay.
try and fight the other one.
Sure.
And so I'm
It's
gonna go
right
hit
there
him.
in front of you.
Yeah.
You miss. Bonus
Okay,
action.
well,
or
I'm
movement.
gonna bonus action and I'm gonna hit him again.
All right. Miss again.
Oh my god. Okay, well, as soon as I just like kind of biff twice, I'm just gonna and I'm gonna turn and run.
You're like shadowboxing. All right.
Yep.
As you're gonna leave its attack
Attack of
range,
opportunity,
attack
yep.
of opportunity, 9.
Does not hit.
Okay. You move your full 30.
Okay,
Or is it 30?
So I'm gonna
Is it
go.
more than that.
Yeah. No, I'm 40 now.
Right.
Wait.
there you
I have unarmed movement increases by 10. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
40. So I go
Cool.
40 feet.
So you run
So,
past Zyle. Zyle, you notice as you had just been
Yeah.
like, "Oh fuck this," and you turn around and book it. A couple of seconds later, this gigantic cat-like
Gigantic cat, yeah.
creature runs past you.
As I run past, I'm just gonna go. I'm faster than you.
And
Don't
Jay's
make me
muted.
first.
What? No, I'm not.
We're on stream for at least a second.
What?
My
This- lying shenanigans is this? Okay, I don't know, but we're good.
we need a retcon. My run speed is not 30; it's actually 25.
I'm
Okay.
even further away then.
Yeah, it doesn't really make a. Well, it matters for what's about to happen, but not for what just did happen. Okay. Wolves' turns. Let's see what happens. Okay. You hear a very loud howl from very nearby. After a couple of seconds, it is echoed by 4 or 5 more howls. And the other wolf runs up to Zyle and is going to make a melee attack for 10.
Misses.
Cool. That's the end of its turn. Zyle, you're up.
I'm just gonna use move my 25 feet again towards party group.
Okay.
That should put me right with the party, right?
Puts you right next to Keelana if you survive the attack of opportunity. Which you do.
Miss.
Alright. do you wanna
And
do?
I will cast Sacred Flame
Sure.
on the one that's
On your heels.
yeah.
Dexterity saving throw is +2. An 11. Does that succeed?
No.
Cool. Roll your damage. 8. You see its fur gets a little bit singed around the edges as the radiant energy sphere like hits and explodes around it, like exploding off of its chest. Any bonus action? It's still standing for what it's worth.
No.
Keelana.
How close am I to the wolf?
You are 25 feet away.
Okay, I'm gonna pull out my longsword and walk 25 feet and slash at it.
Sure. That'll hit. Roll your damage. 12. As you come down with your longsword, and just decapitate it. Just chop its head right off. You have killed the wolf. What else do you want to do?
There's no other wolves around right now.
Not that you can see.
So are we out of combat then?
Nope.
I'm gonna walk 5 back towards my party.
Sure. Alright. Fang.
I would like to do a perception check to try to find the last wolf. Or investigation, just to try to find the last wolf, I guess. Whatever it would be.
Sure. You can roll either. Your call. Okay, so you hear just off to your right, through the wood, you can hear the very faint snapping of branches.
I immediately jump at it. Just like
Okay.
as soon as like kind of like cat reflexes, just like I hear sound and just like go at it without
Okay.
even thinking. Just like
Full movement?
yeah. Well, as far as it takes to get into where I heard the sound. So if
Okay.
that's 25 feet, I use
That-
25 feet of my 40, right?
Okay, it'd be 35 feet.
Then I use 35 feet of movement.
And as you come crashing through the brush, you see a pack of 5 wolves.
I turn around
Goodbye.
to the 5 feet and yell, "Help!"
So
And
you said
then-
you're leaving the 5 feet?
I'm taking that 5
Okay.
feet back to the way I came from.
As you turn around, you get bit
Oh no.
for 8 points of piercing.
Ooh, your boy is unconscious.
You're always unconscious.
Yeah.
Typical Taylor.
Mm.
Always sleeping on the job.
And I need to roll into the initiative order 4 more wolves.
Why are there so many fucking wolves?
So that becomes wolf 7, then wolf 5, then wolf 4, then wolf 6, then wolf 6, 7, 2. Okay. Dendar, you just saw your I keep wanting to call him a cat. What's the race?
Tabaxi.
You see your Tabaxi ally kind of ears kind of perk up a little bit, and then he kind of turns his head to the right, your left, and then just starts running like on all fours into the brush, and then you hear well, what does he hear?
Help! Ugh! And then some
And then
gurgling.
silence and gurgling.
Yeah.
If I make a perception check, how is that what kind of action is that gonna be?
I won't consider it an action. I'll just allow you to do it.
Do I see that he just got mauled by 5 wolves?
You do not. He disappeared into the brush and then called out help. I will say with that roll, given your kind of spatial awareness, you would guess that he's 10 to 15 feet into the brush.
I'm having a mental problem if my character would want to go help him or not. I don't think he would.
Probably not. Your guy doesn't like me very much.
We talked about this when we were, setting up for going live.
I
Your
look at the
character is
bird.
so neutral
we need
it hurts.
to leave now. I'm going to turn around and start running the way that we were traveling.
Okay. You move your full movement. You are now at the kind of top of that little hill that you crested when you came back.
As he's walking away, as much as we don't like the cats, we should still help. It could be useful later on.
If he's gonna say that to me, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna look at the bird dead in the eyes. I'm gonna investigate the bushes
Okay.
carefully.
So
Not
we'll
running
redirect your
headlong
movement.
in.
We'll redirect. We'll redirect your
Redecorate.
Redecorate? Yeah!
We'll
Hell
redecorate.
yeah! Let's redecorate!
It'll just be blood and entrails. We'll redirect your movement towards the. You were heading back, and then you heard that. You turn around, and then you walk over towards the path or towards the brush. You're standing at the edge of the brush now, and give me your investigation roll, and this will be your action.
Okay.
Well, you don't really see much aside from a couple of spots where the Tabaxi's feet had landed, disappearing about 10 feet further into the bush. Given how high the bushes are, If he was standing, you probably would have seen him.
Well, shit.
It's pretty dense. You have a bonus action, and that's it. If you want to.
That's not a bonus action.
That is not a bonus action.
Can I see his feet right now or no?
No.
No.
It's a pretty dense forest, so.
Other than myself. Let's do some of this on the bird. We're gonna do some bardic inspiration for the Birdman.
How do you inspire?
I look over to you. Then let's go find the cat. That's my inspiration. Because I am so fucking dead inside.
Alright.
What happens when you play a Yuntai bard?
Somehow,
Amazing.
somehow, Zyle, you feel a little bit inspired. You have a D6 inspiration die, which you can add
What does
to
that say
any
about
roll.
you?
Okay.
Alright. Kilana, sorry, not Kilana. That was Dendar's turn. That means it's Wolves' turns. And let's see what happens. Juicy. Plus 1. Okay. Two, 7 and 5. Okay. 10, 15. That'll work. And that'll work. Okay. I'm hesitant to say what actually happened because none of you saw it, including the unconscious person, so I'm not going to say what happened until it's revealed. But that was that turn, and that turn. Wolf number 4 comes right up to the edge of the brush and is going to make a bite attack against Dendar. It's a +4. And he has advantage because another wolf came with him. He didn't need advantage, he crit anyways. 44 plus 2. 7 points of piercing damage. One more than the literal lowest he could have bit you for on a crit. You lucky son of a bitch.
Yep.
That was wolf number 4's turn. Wolf number 6 is also... I need a strength save. Sorry.
Before it achieved.
So this wolf kind of leaps out of the brush and bites you around the neck and knocks you prone and is now on top of you.
Sick.
As the other one comes padding out of the forest and is attempting to bite you around your midsection. And because there's another wolf nearby, Pack Tactics has advantage. It's a 14.
That hits.
Alright. It's not a crit this
Why
time.
did I
so
listen to you, bird? I am unconscious.
6 points of piercing. Okay. You're unconscious. Okay.
Damn it, Nick.
That didn't do anything.
That completes Dendar's turn, and all 5 of the wolves. Zyle, you're up.
Do I see the wolf that just poked its head out?
You see both of them.
Ooh.
One is on top of Dendar, and the other is kind of biting at its midsection.
I am going to look directly up into the sky, cast Thaumaturgy, and it sounds like a giant thunderstorm has just accumulated over our head, trying to scare the wolves.
Okay. Roll intimidation. With advantage.
Okay.
Because thaumaturgy. So a 20. Alright. 1d20 plus wisdom.
What?
Sorry. Just in the Discord call, just out of the bottom corner of your thing, your dog's nose just came in.
Oh, yeah.
It's a wolf!
Very cute.
Get
It
him!
was very cute.
And then 1, 2, 3.
She's talking
Okay.
shit.
Yeah. So I could probably beat these wolves.
The wolf that was on top of
Okay.
Dendar turns around and flees into the bushes.
Nice.
The other one is still there. And you hear some howling in the brush. Bonus action
Okay.
or movement.
No. That's it.
Okay. Kilana, you're up.
How close am I to the one that's left standing there?
You are about 30 feet.
No. Okay. All right, I'll walk 30 feet up to it and slash it with my longsword.
Okay.
You
Give an
mean
attack.
decapitate again?
Hopefully.
With a 12, that barely misses.
Oh.
You're like, ha, as the wolf's like, "Arr," and dips out of the way. Any bonus action?
Nope.
Okay. Fang, death save, please. That is one failure.
I just twitch a little
Dendar,
bit.
death save, please. That is a success. Wolf number...
You're better at dying than me.
Oh, the
let's
joy.
see.
You'd think I'd be good at it. I'm like that all the time.
So 1, 2, 3. No, and no. Okay. The one remaining wolf will make a bite attack against Kilana for 14. Miss?
Misses. Yeah.
Alright. And then it is going to use its movement to turn away and run towards the howling. It is leaving your attack range. Would you like to use an opportunity to attack?
Yes, please.
Alright, have at it. You miss. Sorry.
Oh.
Okay. That's all the wolves. Zal, you're up.
Can I still see the wolf running?
It disappeared into the brush. If you want to give me a perception check, I'll let you know if you saw anything. It won't count towards your action. Okay. You can see a little bit of the brush kind of swaying for every, like, when it hits, like, a branch or whatever, and the branch starts to move, and you can slowly see a couple of moving branches, indicating that the wolves are moving away from you and further into the brush.
Okay. And we're back
My
from this
voice is
meta
on-
break.
is on
Um,
break.
I'm going to walk up where the snake is, since I think I know its name.
Dendar. Oh, wait, he hasn't ever actually told you, I don't think.
Nope.
I have not told anyone yet, no.
Fair enough, okay. The snake.
And cast Cure Wounds on him.
Alright. Make your 1d8 plus 6.
So I don't have to keep clicking the spell card.
You could set it up as an attack, just without an attack roll, and that way it pops up. 12. You heal Dendar for 12 points of damage. Healthness. You're not
Yeah.
dead anymore.
Oh! Yay!
Yay, indeed. Now,
As
because...
Oh,
Sorry,
God.
go ahead. Oh, go ahead.
No, you.
Okay. Because there is nothing actively engaging you, but there's still a party member technically in combat, and they are not an insane distance away. I'm going to leave you guys in the rotation for another 1 round of combat before you get popped out of combat. So, yeah.
Okay.
So since Al just went, Kilana, you're up.
Would I know which way to go to try to find the cat?
Yeah, you're kind of pretty good with your spatial awareness. From where you were facing after you just attacked the wolves, the other ones disappeared further on in the brush, directly ahead of you and a little bit to the right. But you could also see the branches after Zyle pointed out to you, like, hey, you can see the branches as they are moving away.
Well, I don't want to follow them, but I want to try to find the cat.
Ah, right. Oh, that's right. You don't know what happened. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
Ignore all of that. 10 feet further into the brush is where you last saw him.
Okay, then I'll go 10 feet and see what I see.
All right. You walk into the brush, and you see a spot on the ground where it looks like there was a struggle. There's a lot of blood, and there's some drag marks.
Sorry, wait.
Can I go 10 more feet and see what I see?
Further down the drag marks,
Yeah,
The
follow
wolves
the
take
drag marks,
the-
yeah.
you walk your extra 10 feet, and you just catch the glimpse, little bit of a glimpse, as it disappears behind the tree. One of the wolves is kind of padding away from you and dip behind a tree.
But no cat.
No cat. The drag marks continue, and it looks like the wolf that dipped behind a tree. As the drag marks go, it looks like the wolf is following.
Okay, I'll walk my last 10 feet and see what happens.
Okay. You walk right up to the tree and look around, and you see one of the wolves kind of heard as you were walking and tramping along the brush. It kind of turns its head and looks at you, and it bares its teeth. You can see one further on down, a little bit further into the brush, also turns. The drag marks continue on for about 15 more feet that you can see, and then disappears behind some more brush.
Okay. I'm gonna stop there.
You are within range of a wolf, though, if you want to attack it. The one that disappeared behind the tree as you ran up. It's like right there as you turn around the corner.
I don't suppose it'll leave me alone if I don't attack it.
It may not. Who knows?
I'll just stay. Yeah, I don't need... No,
Okay.
I'll be fine.
Feng, give me a death save, please. That's a success. Dendar, you were just had Cure Wounds cast on you, and you feel, not amazing, but you feel like you just got knocked out and then immediately revitalized.
I slowly stand up. I look at the bird. Where's the snake? Cat.
I don't know. Little elf ran off into the brush. Maybe she knows something.
Thanks, by the way. I owe you one. I start to walk into the brush, rapier in hand.
Okay. You walk into the brush about 10 feet. See, kind of little bit of a clearing where it looks like kind of a struggle happened. There's a pretty decent-sized pool of blood, couple of drips, and a drag marks heading back the other way. Further into the
Do I
brush.
see the elf?
You do not.
I turn to the bird. Are we really going to follow this cat?
Sure,
Looks
hold on.
like the wolves got him.
Give me a perception check, actually. 14. Yeah, I'll say you do see the elf in her shiny armor. About 10 feet further down the drag marks, she seems to be just barely in your vision, but looks to be on the other side of a tree. You can just barely catch like her shoulder as you see.
I still call backwards to the bird, or to the to the bird. Looks like the dog's got him. Are we really going to pursue this?
Dog. Oh my cat. Nice.
Like he said, I'm gonna look around, make sure that nobody else can hear me within feet. He
If
might be
it's-
of
hold on.
use to me.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, if it's something that you want people to take their headphones off, just let us know.
It's not gonna matter.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Alive?
But there's other people, and they can take theirs off.
Yeah.
Alive?
I swear. Got my ears covered.
Nick?
Yeah. Yes.
He's
Alive.
Okay.
Then we must move quickly.
Whose turn is it?
Dendar.
Oh, okay.
He only moved 10 feet, and then he looked towards the elf. So you've only used 10 feet of movement.
Oh, I'm gonna go all the way to the elf. See what
Okay.
she's looking at.
Okay. You round the corner, not really corner, I mean, it's a forest, right? So as you kind of walk up next to her, you round this tree, and you see a wolf standing right in front of her, baring its teeth and just looking at you guys.
Bad dog. Do I hit?
Oh, I didn't know if you're attacking. I'm not always looking at the other monitor.
It's all good.
I got it right.
She.
So
First
yes,
one
you
out,
hit.
second one.
Yeah, the first
I-
one hits.
Yeah, there we go.
For 7 points of piercing. Okay. You stab it right in the side. It gives a little bit of a yelp and leaps back a little bit. It's for flair. It's not actually moving. Starts bleeding out of the wound that you had just stabbed. Still alive. Still kicking.
To the elf. I believe in you, elf. Kill this smut.
You feel inspired. You now have a d6. Read it. That tells you what you can do with it. But basically, you can add a d6 to any roll that you want.
In the next 10 minutes.
Each round of combat is... or sorry, each
6
turn of
seconds.
combat is 6 seconds, so each round is... with this many people, almost a minute. Anyway, that's Dendar's turn. Wolf number 7, number 2, and number 5 continue doing what they are doing. Wolf number 6 turns around and is going to attempt to bite at the person that just stabbed it for a 20. So that is 10 points of piercing to Mr. Dendar.
Oh, fucker rolled max. Okay, well, I'm still alive.
Yeah. You then see the other wolf that was further down the path pads up and is going to make an attack against Kilana with advantage because pack. 15. Miss.
Nice.
Damn. Tanky ass characters. Well, just you. Everybody else I can
Just
hit
me.
like no problem. And that is the end of the wolves' turns. Zal, you're up.
I'm gonna stay parallel to the brush, kind of on the trail, but going back the way we came,
Sure.
and then cast Thaumaturgy again,
Okay.
causing an earthquake.
How far were you moving?
25 feet.
25, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. And you're casting Thaumaturgy for what, sorry?
An earthquake. Or tremors, sorry.
Can it cause it?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Hold on.
I thought
you
it could just
cause-
create a sound.
You cause harmless tremors in the ground for 1 minute.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Cool. So, how long, or how far is the radius?
Uh,
Or the
Hold on.
range, I guess I should say.
it actually does not say.
Doesn't say a range for Thaumaturgy?
Hold on.
Thaumaturgy.
I guess whatever I can see.
All good. Your range is 30 feet on Thaumaturgy, so everywhere within 30 feet
Oh.
of you starts a field tremors, which is Dendar, Kilana, and one wolf. You guys can feel the earth is starting to tremble below your feet. Nothing crazy is happening. It's just you can just feel this weird vibration under your feet.
And that'll be my turn.
Cool. Kilana, you're up.
I'm gonna slash at the one in front of me.
Alrighty.
Oh.
Misses. I should have asked which one, the injured one or the other one, but either one. It was.
I thought there was only one left.
No.
The other
There's the
one?
one that got stabbed. Then you missed your attack against it, and then it
Okay.
bit. Sorry. And then it bit Dendar, and then the second one patted up and missed you.
Gotcha. Okay.
So yeah, there is two there, but either way, that you missed your attack. So
Didn't matter.
yeah, bonus action or movement.
Nope.
Okie dokie. Fang, death save, please. That's a success.
Yay!
And you said you were bad at this dying thing.
Is
better.
that a third success yet?
No, it's 2.
Okay. Let me know when you hit 3.
I will. I stabilize then, right?
Yep.
I just like no longer am dying, but I'm not.
You're
up,
you're
right?
unconscious but not dying.
Yeah.
Okay. Unless the wolves decide to start eating you, which that could get weird.
That could get real weird.
Let's
I mean,
see.
it's a dog eat cat world, right?
I hope not. I love cats. Dendar, you're up. You feel the earth trembling beneath your feet. You just
And
got
there's
bit by a
still-
wolf. There's two
Yeah.
in front of you.
Yeah. Fuck you, dog.
Which one?
The one that just... Actually, wait. The one that just bit me, is that the damaged one?
That one is.
Is the other one not as damaged?
The
I'm trying to gauge which one's more bloodied.
you haven't seen the other one before.
Okay, the one that just bit me on the neck.
Yep. Okay.
Suffer, mutt.
Which save was it that he needs to make? Wisdom.
Wisdom 15.
20 plus 1 is a 12. He fails.
Goodbye,
Takes
dog.
10 points and dies.
Basically, just whispered in his ear, "You're a really bad boy," and he fell over and died.
Basically.
real estate.
Yeah. So as you say it's free real estate, you just see the dog kind of whimper and bury its paws over its snout and then just died.
Good.
All right. Bonus action or movement.
I'm staying right the fuck where I am because I am on the verge of death yet
Okay.
again.
Sure. With that was wolf number 6 that you guys killed, which means wolf number 4 is going to make its attack, but it doesn't have advantage because no wolf nearby. Against Kilana. It's a 10. That misses. And then the other wolves. A 1, a 2, and a 3. Interesting. So... Okay. That is the end of the wolves' turn. Zal, you're up.
I'm going to... Do I see the elf and snake man?
Give me a perception check.
Oh, there it is.
The brush is pretty thick here. You can't quite see them. You can hear the sounds of battle going on. You would gauge 15 to 20 feet kind of off the path to your left area.
I'm gonna start making my way that area then,
Through the brush.
through the brush.
Okay. You come out 15 feet later, standing right next to Kilana and Dendar, and there is a wolf in front of Kilana.
I'm gonna use Sacred Flame on the wolf.
All right. Do it up.
Light 'em up.
Deck save.
That's right. +2 is an 18.
Made it.
Any damage or just half?
Nope, no damage at all.
Okay,
That's it.
cool. Then with that, we go to Kilana.
Okay, I want to hit the one in front of me, but I want to use the inspiration die. How do I do that?
Just roll your attack and then roll a 1d6.
Type it in.
So just slash roll 1d6.
Oh.
And then add the numbers together.
Oh.
Bum, ba, ba.
You can choose like when you want to use inspiration dice, right?
Yep.
Like even so, you could roll and then say I want to use it. So for example, if you roll and then you hit already.
As long
But now we're.
no,
One
that's
second, I'll help her.
right. Okay. So basically, the way that works is if you want to use inspiration, you have to declare it before you make the attack. What you're referring
Oh, okay.
to is something called lucky, which is a feat, which
Oh
is
yeah.
allows you to
Yeah,
do
yeah.
anything and then re-roll it
Mhm.
as long as you decide to do it before I tell you whether it succeeds or fails.
Yeah.
Okay, so a 16 plus the 5
I
is
like that feat, it's
21.
great.
That will definitely hit. Go ahead and roll your damage. For 8 slashing on wolf number 4. You give it a good slash along its side, open up a very big gouge. It yelps a little bit and turns its head towards you and snarls. Did a nice chunk of damage, though.
Okay.
Feng, death save, please.
That's 3.
3 successes. You are stabilized, but unconscious still. You're having a kind of weird dream. You remember when you were just a young kitten? Your parents would take you to a nearby pond, and some of the older tabaxi spent a long time scraping through the rocks just outside the pond. This really long kind of slide that weaved down, and you remember as a kid sliding down that and into the water, and you feel very much like that in this dream.
Okay.
Some flavor for you. Dendar,
Dog is still alive?
there is one wolf in front of you and one dead one. A 12 will miss.
Fack.
As you thrust it with your rapier, the wolf kind of leaps to the side, flavor, not movement, and dodges the attack.
As best as I can technically disengage, I'm going to move behind my friends because I don't want to die right now.
Do you have disengage as a feat or a skill?
Technically not yet. I will
Okay, so
later,
you're just
but-
moving away.
Yeah,
All right, let's see what happens as you
just
leave.
don't
its
want to
attack
provoke an
range.
AOO.
Oh no, you're going to. Yeah,
Oh,
that's a 13 against AC.
same.
That'll hit. Oh god, what is with your luck? 10 points of piercing.
Why are we going to save the cat?
Because the cat is pretty.
Are you unconscious?
Yes, I am.
Okay, then I don't need to
Oh
make
my
you
God.
do a strength save.
Oh my god.
Okay. That is the end of your turn. The wolves' turns are up. I got their actions last time. They'll persist for that. The one last remaining wolf, having just taken out one of its enemies, is going to leap at the cleric for a 16. Okay, and that is a 6 points of piercing. If you're still standing, I need a strength save.
Meet it, you beat it.
Yep. Okay, you remain standing.
And I took 6.
6 points of piercing, yes.
Ouch.
That's the wolves' turns, and it's up to you. Your turn.
How many wolves are in front of me?
Just one.
You just won.
I will cast Sacred Flame on that one. Dex
Okay.
save block.
Okay. Plus 2 is an 8.
That's a negative, Ghost Rider.
Damn. Alright. Roll damage.
Just a D8. Yeah,
Let me check.
I'm checking right now. Yep, just
1d8.
D8.
Yep. Woo! How mad are you right now? I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, you deal 1 point of damage as this little spark comes out of your hand and like flickers on its wound where it had been attacked, and a big gash opened up. Your sacred flame seals the wounds and cauterizes it. Does a little bit of damage. It snarls.
Thanks for that.
Yep.
That's gonna be my turn.
Kilana, you're up.
Alright. I'm gonna hit it. Or not.
You are going to miss it. Any bonus action or movement?
Nope.
Okay. Feng, sorry to do this to you. You're technically unconscious, so skipping you. Dendar, death save, please. Remember, it is reset since the last time that you did get knocked out, so 1 success. Wolves' turns. 3 of them persist, and 1 of them does an attack against the cleric for 14.
Oh.
Okay. Misses you. Back to Zyle.
Sacred Flame again.
Alright, that's a dex save.
I love Sacred Flame.
That's a 10.
Huzzah. Damage. Better
5.
than 1.
That will kill it. How do you want it to die?
I want it to engulf in flame.
Alright, so as you channel the divine energy of your god and into this big radiant ball of light, you thrust it forward, very DBZ style. It like completely encompasses the wolf and just ignites in a radiant flame as it just...
Since my deity is of...
I know.
Yeah.
Yep,
Can
I
it
know.
be a different colored flame other than
Sure.
radiant?
Sure. Well, it's still going to do radiant damage. It'll just look,
Well, yeah.
let's say, grayish black. Instead
Like
of
the
yellow.
Amaterasu from Naruto.
Sure.
Okay. It's just black flame.
Okay.
Something I'm gonna have to Google.
Cool.
All right. That will pull you guys out of combat. What do you guys want to do?
Okay, so I'm like chilling somewhere unconscious.
Yes, you are, unfortunately. We'll have to pick up your story. You're pretty much going to be inert for a little while until some stuff happens to you or until they find you.
Sweet.
You're having a pretty cool dream, though, you know?
I like that pond. It was a great pond.
I'm gonna use Cure Wounds on the snake.
As he's hanging himself from a tree. No. Okay, go ahead and hit him with your Cure Wounds.
D8 plus 6?
Yeah.
We'll eventually make it into a thing.
Eventually.
13 points of healing.
How many times are you going to take a nap?
I'm just gonna coil up for a second. I
Okay.
feel like death.
You look like it as well. Get up. We have work to do.
I get up.
Okay. What do you guys want to do? Actually, better yet, think about it for about 5 minutes while we take a break. Then we'll come back and you guys can let me know what you're gonna do.
I thought we were gonna find out what was happening to me.
Oh, we will.
Oh.
The suspense is killing me.
It's literally
Literally.
killing him. Yeah.
Yeah. I was
All right,
gonna
guys.
say, it's probably killing me.
Break time real quick. Let us go bio real quick, and then we'll come back with the second half of today's session. And yeah, see you guys in 5. And we're back. Was that enough time for you, Nick? No? Okay. Well, you said 2 seconds. I gave you 5. But anyway, we're back. We've got an unconscious Tabaxi.
I was just changing batteries.
One unconscious Tabaxi and 3 party mates hot in pursuit of what's going on. So, what's going on? Kilana, Zyle, and Dendar.
I am so against going to try to find this cat right now. My friends are really adamant about it. I'm having a midlife crisis.
Do I see any more drag marks or scratch marks or anything like that on the ground?
The drag marks go on a little bit further into the bush, but mostly parallel with the path. And they go on for quite a distance as far as you can see.
Looks like the cat got dragged. Let's follow.
Cat's out of the bag.
I
Fine.
use that shoe.
No, the cat's in the bag.
Let us go. He won't live long.
Thanks for the words of encouragement.
Yeah, you can have a D6. Too far?
I liked it. I liked it. All right. You guys are following along the drag marks. Are you taking a cautious approach, or are you just stomping forward, or are you running?
Running. I'm running.
I'll run behind him.
Okay.
I'll run with him.
Okay.
Okay,
So as you
love
guys are running and paying no attention to how much sound you're making, you're just trying to catch up as fast as possible. Give me perception checks with disadvantage.
Shit. I clicked off of it. I don't know what I rolled.
7,
9.
7, and 9. All right.
We are amazing.
Yeah. You guys are basically just like keeping your eyes on the ground, looking up every now and then just to make sure that you don't run headlong into a tree. You manage to follow the path of this dragged mark very, very far back, surprisingly. You make quite a bit of distance until you reach the mouth of a cave.
What's on the outside of the cave?
It's just stone and woods surrounding. Seems
There's
to be
no-
like a rock face, kind of. It's just a parting where like two. It looks to be pretty well like naturally made. It doesn't look like somebody like dug it out or whatever. The entrance to the cave is probably 6 feet tall, about 3 or 4 feet wide. Doesn't look to be huge. You can't quite see too far inside. But the drag marks indicate go inside.
Do I see any like tracks, paw marks, anything like that?
With a 9, yeah, you see a couple of paw marks that seem to be facing towards you.
Any larger than the other?
There's... Actually, that's a good question. Give me 1 second.
One.
Okay, you see...
Nicely done.
You see 3 sets... Sorry. You can't quite tell how many sets. But there are 3 sets of paw marks that are facing towards you. One slightly obscured by the draw lines, but they seem to be... Whatever they are, probably wolves, was pulling it. The whatever is being dragged. And then there is 2 other, not quite paw marks, but almost footprints with claws into the kind of soft ground as well. But those seem to pace back and forth, go further, go back. You know, they go in all kinds of directions from this mouth of this cave.
Okay, I'm gonna stand at the foot of the cave, cast Thaumaturgy again, and
Sure.
make a loud barking noise.
Okay, give me a... What are you trying to do with this?
Scare the wolves.
Okay, intimidation then.
Ba-ba-ba-da. Do I get advantage?
No, not this time.
Oh,
They're in their lair.
Yeah.
You might not need it.
where's my dog to bark when I need her?
Okay.
Me.
You hear couple sets of faint whimpering a little bit into the cave, echoing off the walls, and one like louder kind of growl.
I'm gonna move and face like the right-hand side of the cave entrance, kind of like
Sure.
back behind the wall, almost covering myself so dogs can't see me.
Sure.
Or wolves, sorry.
Okay. So your back is against the wall face at the entrance, just off to the side.
Trying to be stealthy about it.
Do you want to roll stealth?
Sure.
All right, roll stealth. All right. And the other two, what are you guys doing?
I'm preparing actions to attack because I assume that there are going to be some dogs running up to say hi in a little bit.
Okay. So you pull out your rapier and you're ready.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm ready.
Okay. Kilana, what are you doing?
I'm gonna have my sword and my shield ready, and I'm gonna stand on the other side of the cave.
Okay. What do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna patiently wait. See if they come out.
Okay. Other two?
Same.
Okay. Give me a constitution check, Mr. Feng.
Oh no.
Not a save, just roll constitution.
Oh. Oh, okay. I can do that by clicking just that. Yes.
Yep.
Oh.
Nice. You come to after having just been knocked out in the wolves.
Mhm.
You're bleeding a little bit from your kind of
Probably
chest area.
Say that, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I know. So you're bleeding a little bit from your chest area, and you kind of wake up and look around, and you're in a very dark cave that you can tell. There are a couple of wolves around you, 3 to be exact. One is slightly larger than the other 2. And
Quick game question.
Sure.
Am I at 1 HP?
you are technically, yeah, we'll say technically you're at 1.
Yeah.
And you wake up. Doesn't seem like the wolves have noticed you.
Yeah, I would like to not like jolt up, but kind of just like
Sure.
slowly wake up.
So you just open up your eyes and you're looking around.
Yeah.
Sure, you can do that. You had help from thaumaturgy, so I don't need to make you roll anything for it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right. So that's happening at the same time then.
Yeah.
I would like to trying to figure out which one it is here. Can I tell how far away I am? Can I like see the entrance to the cave? Like, since it's probably dark in the cave, right?
Yeah,
Most
it's
likely a light source coming in from the entrance of the cave.
it's dark in the cave, but you can see a little bit of light coming off of the wall ahead of you, about 30 or 40 feet, coming from your left, and the light's coming in from there.
Okay.
Give me a perception check as well.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think what to do.
Oh, okay. With that, you notice that you're laying on, not quite on the ground, you're laying on a couple of sacks, kind of burlap sacks. They feel kind of lumpy in places. As you kind of push your paws against, or your claws against them, and kind of feel what it is that you're on, patting on them. Yeah, sure. You notice that the materials inside start to move a little bit, like as you're putting pressure on it, it's moving. Not
Is it,
not
like,
that it's
just
alive.
shifting it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, is it like alive?
Not that it's alive, just that something in the bag when you push it is displacing.
Yeah. Can I like cut a small incision with my claw? See what's in it?
Sure. Give me sleight of hand check. Okay. You slice open with your claw a little bit right next to you, being careful not to disturb the wolves. And you notice inside this particular burlap sack is filled with grain.
Nice. Okay. I would like to. Fuck. I would like to cut the hole bigger
Okay.
into it. Can I like? I don't know. I've never played a monk before, so can I use like a key point as like a preparation type thing? So what I would like to do is I would like to use Step of the Wind to try to like sprint out of here very quickly, and I'd like to throw the sack of grain to distract them. Just like throw it at them and then like sprint past them. So can I use a key point like to do that? I guess that would be my bonus action, and then the throw would be my action. Does that work for you?
Yeah, we can do that.
Cool. Do I
You
have
Step
to
of the
make
Wind
an
already,
attack?
though?
I'm pretty sure I do. I'll double check in the book, but it's on my sheet, so I think that's one of the ones that I get.
Oh yeah, you
right
do.
away. Yeah, it's a very cool ability. I'm quite
Yeah,
like
so you use one key point to take the disengage or dash action as a bonus action on your turn, and your jump distance is doubled for the turn. Okay.
I'm going to take dash, I'm pretty sure. Let me look up what dash does again, though.
Dash just allows you to move double your movement speed.
Yeah, so I would like to take dash and
Okay.
have 80 movement.
Sure.
Yeah. So I would still like to throw the sack to try to distract them. Like the
Okay.
two wolves that are like right there. Did you say two?
There's three.
Three.
One
Three wolves.
slightly larger than the other two.
Yeah.
Let me check
I would like to
what,
do that. So
check what their perceptions are. Oh, +3.
uh-oh. Oh god.
They don't notice you as you did all the slicing and dicing, and you are ready to toss. What do you want to do?
I would like to throw it at the biggest one.
Okay.
If that's possible.
Give me
So just-
a strength check.
Strength check. And that's almost a saving throw. Hey.
All right. You throw it, and it hits the biggest one square in the snout.
Mhm.
Because of it being open, it busts open, and grain goes all over the place. And yeah, what are you doing?
I'm sprinting towards like what I think is the exit, that like reflecting light off the wall.
Okay.
You said that's like 30 feet, right?
Yep. You run
So
the
take
full
that.
30 feet, and then you turn to your left, and you see daylight.
I run.
Okay. You come running out of the cave. You don't see anybody, and just running. The other three, you guys see.
I just keep going.
Your
I'm just
cat.
like.
You guys see your cat-like ally doing his best Forrest Gump impression and just running.
Like, cause you guys are hiding. I don't fucking see you. I'm
Yeah.
gone.
I was the only one
Actually-
hiding.
No,
I was
either.
standing in the cave entrance.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess that's
I
right.
wasn't
Well,
hiding.
Caitlin
Did I
said
run
she
into
did
him?
hide or
I was
step to the
hiding,
other
yeah.
side. I didn't make a roll stealth, but yeah.
I think it'd be really funny, just because of how much your character hates me. If it's like the second you take a step into the cave, all of a sudden it's just like, just knocks you to the ground.
I won't do that, but I'll say as you get to the mouth of the cave, you notice the lizard bro standing there, or the snake bro standing there. Do you keep running or do you stop?
We're on campaign.
Yeah, right.
I would probably stop
Okay,
I
so
think
you
I-
stop short of Dendar.
and just like, hey.
Is he like incredibly bloodied? Does
Oh,
he look
yeah.
like he's gonna die?
Oh yeah.
But I still have a positive, upbeat attitude about it. 'Cause I'm too
He is
I am a-
bleeding from the face, from the
I
chest
am
area.
so astonished that he is alive.
blessed.
How?
I just like look at him and just go, bad idea, and like walk out of the cave.
Give me perception
How?
checks, everybody.
Perception
Perception.
checks.
Yep.
Can I use my last one, or do you want a new one?
New one.
I got
Oh, that's a nat one.
No, you're looking at me, dude. You're so happy to see me right now. You're
I'm
purring and everything.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, just like.
Can I use my inspiration die?
You can.
Okay, that's D6, yeah.
Yep. So a
you go.
16.
Nailed it.
not bad. Okay, so all three of you, not counting Fang, you guys notice 3 wolves padding behind him, about 10 feet back.
Cats
And
behind you!
they are baring their teeth.
I would like to stand at the back of the group, please.
Okay, so you walk past the snake
I
bro,
just kind
and
of like, I'm just like, hey, you got this.
well, you
man.
don't even notice that. So when he says behind you,
Oh,
you're just
yeah.
like, okay, and you just keep walking past the snake, a little bit into the clearing
No,
right before.
I think as soon as he says behind you, I know there's wolves
Yeah.
behind me, and I'm just like,
Since
nah,
I noticed,
you got
Sure.
this one.
since I noticed the Tabaxi coming out of the cave, I'm gonna move next to the snake. And I noticed the wolves as well, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy again, making my voice really loud, and snarl and growl at the wolves, using intimidation to
Okay.
have them back off.
Give me an intimidation with advantage.
My God.
You are on point. Did you know that?
You are just the most fierce thing that you could think of. You're loud and crazy and snarling, and there's like, you got this crazy look in your eyes, you got frothing at the mouth. You think you are the craziest motherfucker ever, scaring everybody off. The others, you guys notice that he's basically sitting there like, ah! And it's kind of funny. The wolves pad closer.
What are you? How far away are they?
About 8-9 feet away now. They're just slowly walking towards you.
I'm gonna try it again.
The DC's climbing, but go for it.
Closest one.
That would be the largest one. +1. Okay.
Run away, Mutt, or I shall skin you where you stand.
You see the largest one in the center of the two kind of yelp and then walk back in the cave a little bit, looking behind him, but walking away and hiding slightly behind the corner where they came from.
It's he flees at full speed.
That means he's running his full distance. And he's just
Okay, you
looking-
said
he's-
walk, and I was like,
For basically, I was
Yeah,
trying to illustrate that he's
Semantics.
running away, but he's also looking back to make sure that, flavor.
all good.
That was hostile action. I need initiative rolls.
I mean, unless that scares the other wolves, I'm going again.
Oh yeah, decent roll this time. Oh,
20 and where's the monster manual? There you are. +1. Okay. Next page. Alright, so the highest is Dendar. Then and then Keelana, and then that thing, then Fang, and then that, and then what's your dex, Zyle?
The modifier?
Yeah.
2.
Okay, what's your actual dex then?
14.
Okay, that means that goes ahead of you. And lastly, Wolf 1. Okay. Alright, sorry. Dendar, you're up first. There is 2 wolves about 8 feet in front of you, and one around the corner about 25, 30 feet away. Oh wow. Is that one target or two?
Pretty sure
I
it's a
believe
column.
it's one. Let me double check. Target. So just one.
Oh.
Okay. And that's a cone.
Oh, if that was a cone, that'd be beautiful.
Yeah, I thought it
Alright.
was like everything.
Ha, not one. Alright, you do 5 points of poison damage. Which one were you attacking?
The one on the right.
Okay.
Not the biggest one, because the biggest one ran away.
Yeah.
I don't have the range for that right now.
Okay.
It's back, you mutt!
And okay. Alright. Bonus action or movement?
You know what? Cats, you amaze me. Prove yourself more.
Yes.
How many inspiration dice do you get?
Well, since I have 5,
Oh,
I got 5.
That's right. Yeah. Fair enough. Jesus. Alright.
Yeah, you remember I rolled max charisma as a level 1? Feelsgoodman.com?
Yep. Got it.
That's pretty great.
Alright.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Mr. Cat.
So I know
You
you
have-
can use
oh, sorry.
medicine.
I was just saying you have inspiration.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, I thought it was my turn.
Yeah, no, sorry.
But I have a
Sorry.
question to ask on my turn.
Go ahead. You can ask now.
I was gonna ask. You can use medicines to stabilize someone, but not to heal, right?
Correct.
Shit.
Alright. It is the wolves' turn. The one that you had just pointed at and made acid or poison spray on it is going to run up and try to attack you. And
Poison-
Dendar.
poison dart.
And he's going to try to bite you. That's
Nope.
a 6. That's a miss. Okay, Keelana, you're up.
Which one's closer to me?
Probably the one that just attacked Dendar.
I will attack that one.
Okay. Go ahead and make
Why
your
not?
attack. That's a miss. Alright.
I'm done.
Okay. 3 D K. Fang is back here. And Zyle is right there. Sorry, I had to draw a map. Alright.
I know you're drawing it, but I just picture in my head you have like little figurines that you're moving around.
Oh yeah, man, totally. I'm using minis and everything. You guys are missing out.
I make my own prop.
Okay. Okay. You notice padding out, or not padding, but walking out from the corner where the wolf had just ran away, screaming. Steps out behind the corner. What can only be described as a wolf standing on its hind legs, holding a spear, which he then puts onto his back and pulls out a longbow and is going to make a longbow attack against Dendar, the first person he sees. And that is a...
Am I about to get
17.
wooden nipples? I get wooden nipples. Cool.
So you take 8 points of piercing damage as an arrow just hits you center mass.
Ow.
It then steps back behind the cover that it was at and disappears from your vision. And then we go to Fang.
Okay, so I have no way of healing myself, unfortunately. I don't think I'm going to do anything this turn other than kind of like ready myself for
Sure.
when they come, if they come at us.
Okay. And you're
So I'm
still
gonna hold-
hanging
I'm gonna-
back, right?
Yeah, I'm contemplating whether or not I should hold my action and redrop myself in the order. I don't think so. I think I'm gonna stay where I am.
Alright. Then we go to wolf number 2. Is going to walk up next to wolf number 3 and try to attack Keelana. Because it is injured, and she's the one that did it. 11 misses, I assume?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, then... Oh wait, he has advantage because there's another wolf. 7. Okay, so he misses, and... That's his turn. Zao, you're up. You are at the mouth of the cage, or cave, just off to the side. Kind of hidden from you at the moment.
I can see the 2 wolves though, right?
Yep, you can just see them from where you're at. You can't see anything else. You saw an arrow fly out of nowhere and hit Dendar, though.
Okay. I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay.
Channel my divinity.
Sure.
And target the 2 wolves with Toll of the Dead.
Toll of the Dead's not a divinity spell.
It's still a necromancy spell. My
Yeah,
divinity allows my necromancy cantrips to hit 2 targets.
Please hold.
Reaper, at first level, you learn 1 necromancy cantrip of your choice.
Oh, okay, so you're not using Channel Divinity, you're just casting a necromancy spell.
Oh, okay.
Channel Divinity is not Reaper. Reaper is just a feat that you got for taking your domain as death.
Gotcha. Okay, never mind. Then I will cast
Channel
Toll of the
Divinity
Dead.
is like 1 time per day, like turn undead or whatever.
Okay.
Ah, sorry.
Big boy spell.
So, Toll the Dead on 1 wolf and another one within 5 feet. Correct?
Yes.
Alright.
And they must make wisdom saving throws.
Okay.
Both of them.
Okay. It's wisdom. It's +1. 6 and a 12.
Both miss.
Okay, roll your damage.
Are both of them injured?
No,
Neither of them are injured.
just 1.
Okay. So here's for the one that's injured. Wow.
Alright.
And the one not injured.
Okay. Alright. And is that it for your turn?
Yep. I'm gonna stay right where I'm at.
Okay. You do that. Wolf number 1's turn. It is going to come running out of where it was after having been scared and move its full distance right behind the other 2 wolves, but it can't get within range to attack. So that's its turn. Dendar, you're up.
Do I have any comprehension of what the hell that bipedal wolf that shot a bow and arrow was?
Give me a... What kind of check can I make you give me?
Animal handling.
Animal
Give me
handling,
a
Arcana, history, insight.
nature. Give me a nature.
That should technically be an 11,
Why's that?
because I don't have proficiency in it. However, I do have
You have
Jack of all
Jack of
trades.
all trades though, so it's a 12. Like you just with Jack of all trades, everything you're not proficient in, you just get +1 in. Jack of all trades is awesome.
So it doesn't calculate that though, because I rolled a 10, but it's giving me a 12. So it should be an 11, not a 12.
Oh.
So I don't know how to force it to calculate that ahead of time.
It also goes off your modifier. So that +2 is probably from your modifier of intellect.
1 sec.
Even though you're not proficient in it. Because then it would give you your bonus proficiency as well.
Jay's driving. I'm gonna let Jay drive.
Half of your proficiency rounded down. Your proficiency is 2. It should be a 1. Yeah, you're right. I don't
Yep.
know why it's doing that.
I don't know either.
Oh no. Oh, okay. I know exactly why. He was right. It's because of your intelligence modifier, which is the modifier for nature, makes it an 11. It shouldn't.
Oh.
It would normally not be a 10. You rolled a 10, and it's a +2 because the 1 modifier from your wisdom, and then the 1 modifier from your
Jack of all
trades.
trades.
Got it.
There
Makes
you go.
sense.
Sorry. So yes, with a 12. Yeah, I'll say you recognize that creature to have been a gnoll.
Oh. Okay. I thought it was gonna be much worse than that. I'll live with the gnoll. Other wolf that's, you know, out and about.
There's 2
I
in
could
front of
do
you
some-
and 1 about 5 feet behind them.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the other one that I didn't shoot acid at yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot acid into its face.
Okay. It's a con save.
Uh-huh.
For a 13, it fails. Your damage is
Hey.
4. Double check.
Then I'm going to move back and get around the outside of the cave so I'm not in line of sight of that thing with the longbow.
You're gonna take 2 opportunity attacks from the wolves then.
Oh. God, I hate that so much. I can't wait
Right.
until next level and I can get past that. Before I probably inevitably go down, I believe in you, bird. Save me! I'm gonna get behind the wall.
Okay. And
Roll the
here,
dice. Am I
here.
gonna die or not?
1d20 plus 4 for 2. Okay, so the first one's a 20. The second one's a 23.
Oh my god, dude.
When there's more than
Fuck
one, there's pack
off.
advantage. Alright, so 2d4 plus 2 for the
So
first.
shitty that I cannot disengage right now.
First bite is a 7. Second bite's a 7.
I am down, yay.
Alright. You are unconscious as both wolves took their advantage attacks against you and knocked you out. Wolf number 3's turn. It is going to attack Kilana. It is not going to attack Kilana. Kilana, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the one closest to me.
Sure.
Never mind. I haven't hit
Natural
anything
one.
yet.
Alright.
Okay. I'm done.
Okay, now it is the Gnoll's turn. The Gnoll is going to take a step back out from around the corner, and it is going to pull out its longbow again and make a attack. That is not... I did that completely. There we go. And
So-
it is going to do a longbow attack against the already knocked out Dendar, so it's an attack at disadvantage because you're prone. For a 10 against your AC,
13.
it misses. It steps back behind the cave wall.
Meta break, there's 3 wolves plus the gnoll, or 2 wolves plus the gnoll?
3 plus the Gnoll.
Okay.
And that's the Gnoll's turn. Fang, you're up.
So they haven't really. They're not really separate yet, are they?
No. Wolves 1, 2, and
Mhm.
3 are right there. And then
Yeah.
the Gnoll is
And
in
they're
the
all.
cave.
Okay. I would like to go up behind the most injured wolf and just kind of like smack it on the head.
Okay. You run up next to Dendar, standing right next to wolf number 2. Make your attack. That'll hit. Roll damage. 4. Knocks out wolf number 2. As you give it a good slash across the face, it yelps as it falls to the ground dead.
Mm-hmm. And then the other wolf is right there as well, right?
Correct?
I guess. I mean, I might as well do some damage before I go out. I'm gonna slap that wolf in the face too.
Go for it. That'll hit. And you take out that wolf too. Another slash with your other hand, and it just goes down.
Being useful. Sweet. So there's only one more wolf left, right?
Correct.
And
you've
how much
only used-
movement?
You've only used 10 feet of your movement.
Okay. And I'm right beside person.
body of
who's-
Dendar and Kilana.
I would like to use. Wait, Kilana's down too?
Oh no, the
No.
body of Dendar,
Oh,
comma,
okay.
and Kilana.
Okay. All right.
I
I
realize
would like
phrasing.
to use medicine to stabilize. What's his face?
Sure, give a medicine check.
Because I don't actually know his name.
I haven't said it. No one's asked.
You can
I guess
add
it's too
one
late.
success to your death saves.
Oh, good.
I thought I stabilize him.
You didn't roll high enough. I'm being nice.
Ah, gotcha. It's not possible to use my bardic inspiration at this point, is it? Too late.
No, you've already used your.
Yeah, I can't use it reactively.
No.
I have to preemptively.
Technically, I shouldn't have allowed you to use the medicine since you've already used your action and your bonus action, but it's fine.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm being nice because you guys have almost died like 100 times so far.
Yeah.
Wolf number 2's turn. He's taking a dirt nap. Wolf number 1 isn't up until Zyle. You're up.
I'm going to get up next to the snake
Sure.
and use Toll of the Dead. Is it how does that wolf look? Does it look like it's been hit before?
It does look like it's been hit before. It is bleeding from the nostrils.
I'm going to use Toll of the Dead on it.
All right. What's the save it has to make?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. That's a 3.
Fails. Oop.
Nice.
Helps if I... There we go.
5 points of damage. You guys hear this really loud bell go gong as the wolf kind of shakes for a second, and then you see its eyes start blinking rapidly, and then like blood starts pouring out of its ears as it just slumps over.
Oh.
It is dead.
And... Can I use medicine as a bonus action?
Sure.
I'll use it on the snake.
Okay.
Yes.
Nothing happens. It's got a pulse.
Pick up
but...
some. Pick up some dirt and just put it in his mouth.
No, he's like
Thanks.
you're like feeling around, but you're not too familiar with the Yanti kind of what they're
What the heck?
the scales, and you're all feathers, and he's just really weird. You just can't figure it out.
My turn.
Wolf number 1's taking a dirt nap. Dendar. Death save. Another success. You're at 2 now.
So, two.
Kilana, you're up.
Is there any enemy in front of me?
Not that you can see.
Okay, I'm gonna. I'm gonna do cure wounds on the snake.
All right.
Yahtzee.
Hit him with a D8 plus your spell attack, or your whatever it's called,
Modifier. Spell.
modifier.
Oh.
Is it spell attack
Oh.
modifier? Yeah, I guess it is. It's a +5.
D8 plus 5.
Yeah. Eight points of healing.
Oh boy.
You are back alive, Dendar.
Oh, I feel like the cat.
I think you take the lead in death count now.
Now we're tied.
Oh,
Are
okay.
you at 3 too?
Uh-huh.
Just today.
I've only had 2 today.
Lucky, Mr. One Hit Point Monk.
Like going
Um,
dangerously.
So that's your turn, Kilana?
Yeah.
All right. Stepping out from behind the kind of outcropping of the rock there is a knoll. And it is going to pull out its longbow and make a longbow attack for 22 against Kilana.
That hits.
That'll hit.
Savage.
So 1d8 plus 1. 3 points of piercing damage. as an
Oh, I
arrow
got
just
this.
sinks pretty deep into your shoulder.
Okay.
And you can hear. What do you hear? You hear kind of like a hyena like yelping kind of barking noise come from him as he steps back behind the rocks where he was. And just real quick. Okay. Okay. Feng, you're up.
Where's the last wolf? Oh no,
Dead.
sorry, it died, didn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, it's dead. It's just
You got
the
two,
knoll.
and then Zyle killed the last one.
And the knoll's. Can we see the knoll inside of the cave?
No, it's stepping out, taking a shot with a longbow, and then stepping behind the cave wall.
This thing is gonna fuck me up if I go fight it. I just know it. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go try to find him, and I'm gonna punch it in the face.
All right.
Slap,
So you're
slap it
running
the
in
face.
towards the knoll.
Yeah.
Okay. So you run up.
No.
You run up into the cave that you're so familiar with now. You've been here before. You take a right turn at the corner, and there is a knoll in front of you with a longbow drawn. And about 10 feet behind him is another one running up towards him.
Okay. As soon as I see that, I'm going to use that and run.
Okay. You.
Yup.
So you run up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. See
Mhm.
that, and turn around and run 35 back. You are back
Yep.
where you started, having just used 70 movement speed. If you have any left, you can
And
move
I would have
10 more.
10 left. Yeah, 10 left. I'm not gonna use it. I'm just be like, we should go, guys. As much as I believe in living my life like this, I don't think this is good. We should leave.
Okay, that is your turn. And now, I can reveal that 18 was an initiative roll for Knoll number 2, so it's coming before Zyle's turn. It comes up around the corner and pulls out a longbow. And attacking the only thing it has seen since being roused, it's gonna take a pot shot at Fang. For 9?
Nope.
Alright, he misses.
Does not hit.
And then he does not step back behind. He stands there and just kind of snarls a little bit and shows you his teeth. That is his turn. Zyle, you're up.
I am going to use Guiding Bolt on it.
That is Mage Hand, Dendar.
Misclick.
It's like, how'd you manage that? I think you have both your hands on your cup. Okay, sorry, you're using Guiding Bolt. That's, do your spell card thing for me, real quick.
Oh, right. Haven't used that yet.
I just need to double check that it is what I think it is. Yeah, okay. So make your ranged spell attack.
D20 plus my spell attack bonus?
So for
Okay.
you, that is
6.
6.
God damn it. I'll get it right one of these days, I swear.
You miss. As this guiding bolt goes flying directly above its head and hits the ceiling above, a little bit of dust comes down.
Meta question.
Yep.
If my spell attack misses, does it take one of my charges?
Yes. You're still casting the spell.
We're boned.
Alright. Zyle's turns up. Dendar, you're up. Death save.
No,
I am up.
Oh no, you're sorry.
Yeah,
You're up. You're
who's
up. You're
up?
up. Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Don't
Sorry.
do this to me. How far
Death save
down
now.
the cave
No,
are the
I'm
knolls?
kidding. Sorry.
How far down the cave are the knolls?
30 feet for knoll number 1. Or sorry, knoll number 2. Knoll number 1, you don't know. He keeps hiding behind the rocks.
All right, last one. Let's give it a go. That's a lot of damage.
All right. Let's see.
That is a lot of damage. Yeah. Holy. Because that's a cancer.
That is a 2.
That's a runny boy.
11. And disappears behind the rocks out of your vision.
I
As
am
he turns and runs.
getting around the corner of the cave because I do not want to get shot by a longbow again.
From where Zao was before, or the other side where Kilana was when you guys started?
Where Kilana was.
Okay, so left side of the cave. You
I
are
look at my friends.
hanging out there.
We need to leave.
Kilana, you're up.
Can we go?
Yeah.
Do we have to stick around?
Yeah, we can do it.
It's
Yeah,
up to you
what do you
guys.
want?
It's D&D. You do you.
Oh shoot, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna start walking away.
Okay. What's your?
Yeah, I'm
This would
out.
have to be,
How
this would
far are
have
you
to be
moving?
like a run and hide, not like a
Ah.
let's slowly jaunt away, right? Because they'll probably come looking for us.
You don't know.
Yeah, I don't, but I assume.
Maybe.
I'm gonna go around the corner and find any cover I can find.
So you go like 10 feet around the corner and you see a little bit of a shrub. You kind of just huddle up in there. Okay. Noel's turn. Noel number 1 steps out from the corner with his longbow, and he sees 2 people. He's going to take a shot at Fang for a 7.
Nope.
All right.
I really want just to like catch one of these, just like no, throw it to the ground.
All right. Seeing that their group of enemies is dwindling rapidly, he puts away his longbow and uses his full movement speed to run up next to you guys. As far as he can get, which is 30 feet, which is right up next to you guys. So, Knoll number 1 is right in front of Fang now. But that's his action and his turn. Fang, you're up.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm gonna have to hit him in the face.
All right.
Like, it's my go-to move, man.
You miss. You kind of make a slash and he kind of dips out of the way.
Yeah. I will have to. Because everything is key points and I don't have any. I will do it again.
All right. Second one hits. Roll damage.
Oh, what? Sorry. My bad.
It's all good. 7 points of
7.
slashing damage. Just slash it right across the face.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't make any noises. It just slowly opens up his mouth, and you can see a little bit of blood dripping from its teeth.
Is this number 1 or 2?
This is number 1.
This is the one that got hit earlier, right?
Yeah.
Word.
This is the one that got hit for 7 points by something else.
The
No,
knoll just
I was-
used.
I was 7.
They're both
and then
injured.
11. Oh, okay. I was thinking
Okay,
about
so-
the one from Dissonant Whispers.
Right. Okay. So the one that got hit by Dissonant Whispers is the other one.
Was that 2? Oh, okay. My bad.
Yeah,
I had the next
so-
one in my head.
Yeah. Okay.
It doesn't change anything for me.
And
done.
yeah. So
I'm not gonna move.
I think I said
So I'm-
sword. He's holding a spear as he runs up to you. So that's your turn. Knoll number 2 is going to use his full movement to get back into the fray after running away from Dissonant Whispers. He gets 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet away from you guys, pulls out his longbow, and is going to attempt to shoot Zyle. 10. Miss. That's his turn. Zyle, you're up.
So both of them are right in front of us now?
One of them is directly in front of Fang. The other one is 25 feet away from you.
And I'm right
Inside the
next to
cave.
Fang.
You're right behind Fang.
Gotcha. I'm gonna use Toll of the Dead on the one right in front of Fang.
Sure.
Wisdom saving throw.
On it. I'm just looking up his wisdom. Okay. No modifier. 13.
Negative.
Okay, roll damage. Eight.
Ouch.
Let's check his health. Okay. You see him kind of flinching a little bit, and then he just kind of shakes his head and just stares at you. Kind of blood dripping from the mouth, kind of snarling a little bit, frothing at the edges of his mouth. Looks angry.
Okay. That's my turn.
Cool. Dendar, you're up.
The one next to us is gonna take 2 psychic damage, and also he has disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Which one?
One that's like,
Because you said next to us.
Oh,
And
that
you're
just got
like
slapped
you're like
in the
15
face.
feet away.
yeah, the one that just got slashed in the face.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank
Okay.
you.
Disadvantage on his
That's
next
okay.
attack. What are you saying to him to, mock him?
I'm going to make you beg for mercy, mutt.
Good enough. And that is your turn. Kilana, you're up.
I'm gonna run up to the one in front of Fang and hit it with my longsword.
Okay. One up there. That'll miss, unfortunately. Any bonus action or movement? Okay.
Can I get in front of them so that if it attacks me? In front of Fang or anybody else? Or?
You can step between them, but if I don't know, because they're currently engaged in battle, so it's stepping in between an ongoing fight on the school ground.
Can you grapple as a bonus action?
No.
Or is grapple an
Grapples
action?
in action.
I was gonna say that's probably the only way.
Alright.
Same,
I'm doing
mechanic,
that.
it makes sense, 100% makes sense, but mechanically not really.
Gotcha.
So, breaks the game.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's your turn.
Unplayable.
The Knoll, just having taken a bunch of damage, can't figure out who he's going to attack, so we'll leave it to the dice. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Fang.
Yeah.
Lucky day.
Just that way.
His spear attack is a +4. An 8 against your AC.
Ah. No.
Misses. Okay.
Doesn't he have disadvantage, so he has to roll twice?
Oh yeah, he does have
Fair
disadvantage.
enough.
Might stab himself in the foot.
Still an
with
8.
a one.
Still misses. Let's see. What else is happening? Okay. He kind of yelps a little bit in a language none of you guys understand. And... So 2.
Oh, what's the language? I might know.
It's Knoll. Do you understand Knoll?
No.
No, then you don't
No,
understand.
I do not.
Okay. And something happens that you don't know. Feng, you're up.
Okay. I would once again like to hit him in the face.
All right.
Come
Oh,
on.
oh, you missed.
I missed very hard.
Yeah. So, I don't know why, but we see so many double ones.
Does-
All right. Bonus action or movement?
Well, bonus action. Just gotta do something.
That'll hit. Roll damage. 6.
It's like slashing.
That brings the total to Dead Knoll. As you just kind of scrape it right in the front of the face. You just scrape down its face and its snout, and it just dies.
As he dies, I want to mutter to myself, but just loudly enough so the snake hears me. I've got 9 lives. How many do you have?
He's like way over there, so you're like saying.
Oh, then I'm just saying it to myself then.
Okay.
Being dramatic for myself.
Gotcha. Yeah, because Dendar's still at the 10 feet outside the mouth of the cave.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Knoll number 1 is dead. Fang, that was your turn. Knoll number 2. You guys have a bit war in my chat. Knoll number 2 is going to move up 10, 15, 20 feet, standing over top of the corpse of Knoll number 1, literally taking his spot. Pulls out his spear and is going to attack Kilana for a 21.
Hits.
Okay, that is a... Interesting. It's a versatile damage. Plus 2 for 3 points of piercing damage. And that's its turn. Zal, you're up.
So the other knoll that was behind the cave is now in the place of where the other knoll was?
Correct.
And that one looks like it's taken some damage before?
It looks like it has.
I'm gonna use Toll of the Dead on it.
Nice. That's a fail.
That's a 4.
Nice. Not bad. Gong! And it kind of shakes his head a little bit, and you can tell he's in a little bit of pain. And he just bares his teeth. Is that the rest of your turn?
Si, senor.
Okay. Interesting things happen. Okay. Stepping out from where the other 2 knolls came from, you see a larger one. About the same size, but then half again as big. So it's pretty fucking big. This one, you know, it's kind of dressed kind of the same. Like the other 2 have kind of like bits and patches of like hide armor. This one seems to be wearing just like a chainmail shirt, probably scavenged off of some dead people, given, you know, the decrepit nature of everything around here. He pulls out his longbow and is going to make his attacks. First one against Zyle for a 7. That'll miss. Second one against Kilana for a 22. That will do 1d8 plus 2 piercing is 6 piercing damage to Kilana. And then lastly, he is going to use Incite Rampage. One creature the Knoll can see within 30 feet, which he is, can use its reaction to make a melee attack if it can hear the Knoll and has the Rampage trait, which the other Knoll does. So the Knoll number 2 is going to use his reaction immediately to use to make a melee attack with his spear against Kilana for 6, which will miss. And lastly, a 2. Okay, that's not for you guys. That's for me. That is the end of the Knoll Pack Lord's turn. Dendar, you're up.
You're
There's
muted.
still one nearest.
Yeah, you're like 10 feet off to the side, but Kilana, Fang, and Zyle are all standing, you know, within 5 feet or so of the second Knoll.
How does it feel to be the runt of the litter?
What? Does he have to make a saving throw or anything?
Nope, just straight damage.
Damn.
Disadvantage on your next attack.
Okay. He has disadvantage. Any bonus action or movement?
I can retreat. Actually, no. I'm just gonna hang out where I am. I'm just hanging out.
Okay. For future
I'm not about
reference,
to proc an AOO.
there is a check. It's a wisdom. He fails it. Okay. Well, you're still way out in ranged anyway, so it's neither here nor there. That is the end of your turn. Kilana, you're up.
I'm gonna hit the one right in front of me. Maybe.
Okay, that is a 12. Let's find out. Nope. Kind of raises its buckler a little bit and knocks the blade away.
Alright. I'm done.
All right. Feng, you're up.
I'm right beside her, right?
Yep.
I will slap the shit out of the knoll in front of her, and I'm gonna use my bardic inspiration this time as well. Or can I add inspiration to damage? Any roll, right?
Not damage. It's just like
Okay, I'm gonna use it
attack
for
rolls,
attack then.
etc., etc. Okay.
Attack then.
Oh wow, you didn't even need it.
Oh well, it's gone.
Unfortunately, it's gone.
You're
not
gonna
that it,
die, clown.
not that it matters, but you could add a d6 to that just for whatever. But it's a crit, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. How do I do crit in this? Do I just hit it twice?
No, you just click your damage; it'll automatically calculate it.
Oh.
See?
Oh, tight.
So 1d4 plus 3 is 5, plus the 1d4 is 3, is a total of 8 damage dealt. To knoll number 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack again as well.
No, you're not. It is dead.
Hey.
You just kind of scratch it at the face, like ah, and scratch it up, and it goes down. You pull your hands away and look at them, and they're all covered in blood, and yeah, it's pretty messy.
I'm like super shocked at that. It's like,
Yeah.
So I'm gonna use my movement.
Okay.
To get out of dodge.
Okay. How far are you going, and where?
So, where is the big knoll?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet in front of you.
Like by the cave entrance?
Further in the cave.
Okay, I would like to go like LOS with them.
Okay. Are you
I don't-
going
I
hanging
don't
out
get
by
shot.
where Dandar is, or on the other side where Zyle was when you guys first got here? Or
I
when
will
they
go to
first-
the other side.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you go there. Excellent. That is the end of your turn. Knoll number 2 is dead, so he doesn't get a turn. Zyle.
Sorry, it's really freaking hot in my room. I can see the other one, yeah?
The Knoll Lord, yeah. Actually, do you have dark vision?
Ooh.
Well, you guys are kind of in the mouth of the cave. It's still daylight. Yeah, you can see it.
Okay. Does he look like he's taken damage?
No. He looks like he has not.
Okay. I will use Sacred Flame on him.
Okay.
It's a Dex saving throw.
Yeah, I'm just pulling up his stats. There you go. 8.
Negative.
Okay.
Two
Okay.
damage.
Oh, fuck.
And I'm going to move out of his line of sight as well.
Okay. Which side? Are you taking the Dendar side or the Feng side?
Gotta pick now, man. It's a battle.
Dendar.
Oh.
Okay. That is your turn. Knoll Pack Lord is... Let's see what he's gonna do. First, we do one of these. Okay. Now, what's he gonna do? Okay. he is going to use all of his movement to stand right up next to Kilana, right next to the two dead bodies of the gnolls. And he is going to use his glaive to make melee attacks. 20 plus 5. So, first attack is a 17, second attack is a 21.
Second one hits.
The second one does hit. Okay.
He has multi-attack, shit.
Yes, he does.
Fuck.
For a total of 6 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
That's the end of his yeah, that's the end of his turn, sorry.
He stays there.
Yep, he's gonna stand right there, and it's Dendar's turn.
Give me just a... Actually, no, I'm just gonna do this. So it's another gnoll? Correct?
This is, yes, a much larger one.
No.
Oh god, why did I expend my spell slots?
Ew, where did Ugly come from?
Let's see his wisdom. He also doesn't have a modifier. A 4!
Okay, Lamau. Disadvantage on your next attack. Who does not have Bardic Inspiration right now? Would I, like, innately know that, or is that kind of meta?
You would innately know.
Okay. Who does not have Bardic Inspiration right now?
Kilana and Fang.
I'm gonna say... let's do Kilana.
No, I was just say she's the one in combat, right? Like,
Yeah, she's in combat.
I mean, that's a bit meta, but
I mean, you're all in combat.
you
She's
would
the only
see
one
that.
Yes
currently
and no.
engaged.
Yeah, I would see it is the thing.
Yeah.
I'm the only one out in the open.
Come on, cleric, let's smite this dog. I believe in you.
She's a paladin.
Yep.
that's not.
Cleric, paladin, thing, person.
It's all the same to you.
You're
Yeah,
not a Untai, you don't matter.
I'm neutral. I don't know. You do magic. Good job.
And if I'm not mistaken, that is your 5th and final for the day?
I had it as 4. Let me double check though.
I used
Okay.
1 on me, 2 on the cat.
I've only had it once.
No.
Oh.
1 on each of us and 2 on you.
Oh. So then, yeah, that is 4. So he
Yeah,
still has
that's
1
4.
more.
Okay, cool. And
Oh no, that's
then-
my second one. My bad.
Is that your second?
That is my second. I
Okay.
had 1 already. Yeah.
Okay, that is my 5 then.
Yeah, okay, cool. With that then, unless you have a bonus action or movement, or sorry, that was your bonus action, unless you have an
I was
action,
about to say.
action or movement.
I already used my
Oh yeah,
action
you
to
did.
vicious
Vicious
mockery
Mock-
him.
Movement. Sorry.
Cover!
Technically, you're
round-
undercover.
Oh, still? Okay.
Yep.
I'm just gonna hang out then.
Okay. Kilana, you're up. There is a
Oh.
gigantic knoll standing directly in front of you.
Oh, I'm still working on this. Okay. I think I got something. Let's. Oops. How do I do it? Okay.
Dun 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 dun. Dun dun
Still
dun dun.
winning.
Battle music. Dun 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 dun.
So I have this.
Wrathful Smite.
Oh, snap.
Does that help? It should,
Yes.
right?
Should help. Okay, so
Can I
as long as
use-
you can
hang on.
concentrate.
So,
Can I use the inspiration die to help with my attack and then that to do extra damage?
so you'd use the inspiration dice on your attack roll, and then
Right.
when you hit, you use
Then I use
Wrathful
that.
Smite.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so you cast Wrathful Smite on yourself. You, for the next minute, as long as you concentrate, will deal extra damage. And up to you now.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh, there you go.
Roll an attack is a hit with 22. Woo!
Wow.
plus
Good
the,
damage.
plus
So-
the 1d6.
Yep.
Yeah,
Now roll a
plus
1d6.
D6.
You didn't even need that inspiration. It's a good thing
I
you didn't say,
didn't.
"Oh, I'm gonna use my inspiration."
I didn't
that would've been
technically.
bad. You did
I
not,
didn't
so you still have it.
Nice.
Wow.
D6?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Slash.
forgot. Okay, gotcha.
My wife,
Hold it.
ladies and gentlemen.
I pulled a Nick. There we go.
Okay,
Aw.
so it's a solid 12. Let
But
me
it's
check
now frightened from
resistances.
me, right?
He may.
Wisdom save.
He has to do a wisdom save, so he may be. Just give me 1 second. I'm checking resistances.
Okay.
He does not have any resistances, so he takes a full 12 points of damage. And must pass a wisdom save. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say he passes that.
Yeah, me too. Bummer.
And any movement?
Uh-uh.
All right, then that's the end of your turn. We go to Fang. You're hanging out.
So he's chilling now. I'm gonna run up behind him
Okay.
and like scratch the back of his head. And as I'm doing it, I'm gonna yell. How would you pronounce it? Lorn, I guess, instead of YOLO. You only live 9 times. And I'm gonna smack him in the back of the head.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I need to check something. Are not into the game. Okay, so that won't take effect. Sorry, old mechanic. 26. Okay, so that'll hit. Your damage is 6. Slashing.
And I'm gonna do it again.
Okay. Another 20. Nice. Roll damage. Another 6.
Another 6.
You just kind
and
of
then-
scratch at him.
Yeah, and then I'm done.
Okay. Zyle, you're up.
I'm gonna peek my head around the corner and use Toll of the Dead.
All right, do it up. Let's get a
Wisdom saving throw.
save.
Okay.
Success.
Okay.
So no damage.
No damage. I'll go back to my hole.
Okay, you go back to your spot. Null Packlord's turn. He's going to use his glaive and do his attacks. Really, this is just going to be, for flair. But he's attacking you guys each once, but basically he's just spinning around real quick with his glaive in a full 360. So that one's against Kulana is a 19, and then a 20 for Fang. So does a 19 hit? If you're nodding, I can't see it because I have a monster manual
No,
in front of
it
me.
doesn't
Okay.
hit.
Okay,
Sorry.
so that doesn't hit you, but it does hit Mr. Fang.
Yep.
So 1d10 plus 3 is 9 points of slashing damage.
I instantly collapse.
Okay, you are passed out. That's the end of his turn because he used both of his movements, and I just gotta see one more thing. Ah, okay, he gets his Incite Rampage back. Dendar's turn.
Gimme. How far away are they from where I'm currently hiding?
5, 10, 10 feet. You are just barely around the corner at the mouth of the cave. And they're just inside.
Smells like you eat your own feces.
Just gonna keep going off the smell.
Oh, hit you.
He failed. Yeah.
Disadvantage on his next attack roll. Oh, by the way, he had
Hey,
disadvantage
yeah.
on that attack roll.
I
Yes,
was
he
just
did.
gonna say you had disadvantage
That's
on the
why.
last one.
That's why I rolled the 2 for Kilana's 19 and a 22, and the 20. And the
Oh
19
yeah,
was
yeah,
the one
okay, I
that
see
hit.
it now.
The second
Yeah.
attack was for you, which was a 20.
Yeah, got it.
That's why I said this is only for flair, but it counts as 2 attacks. But the first one was against Kilana. So anyway, yeah. Any bonus action or movement?
I'm just sitting where I am. I'm nice and happy at this spot.
then with that, we go to Kilana. You're staring down a Knoll Pack Lord.
Alright, I'm gonna use my inspiration and try to hit it.
Alrighty.
Oh.
Again, didn't need it, but roll a d6. Your inspiration is gone. You do hit with the 18 anyway, so I guess
Yeah,
you didn't need to make
that's
you
okay.
roll it, but whatever. Roll your damage, please. And you didn't get hit, so you don't need to make a concentration save. Roll another d6 for the damage for your bonus for your Wrathful. Had you have taken damage last turn, you would have had to make a constitution save to see whether or not you maintain concentration. Six. Wow, you do. Was that maximum damage that you could have done?
Yeah.
Yep.
Almost. 2 more points on your sword would have been max. That is nuts. So it brings him to a... Does that... Hold on. Okay. You carve him up real good. He's bleeding heavily from a bunch of different places where your sword and where the claws have connected with whatnot. He's very, very evidently panting and breathing really heavy, and blood's dripping off of his fangs and teeth, and he's a big hot mess, but still standing.
Somebody finish him off.
Alright, Fang, death save, please.
You'd think clicking it so many times I'd know where it is on the sheet.
Right? One success. Zyle, you're up.
I'm gonna peek my head around the corner and use Toll of the Dead on him again.
Have at it.
Your dog's adorable.
Wisdom.
That's a 7.
Haha. He's badly wounded.
How do you want to do it?
I want the bells to ring so loud for him that his head explodes.
Alright. With that, you guys all hear this gong, which radiates inside the cave, bouncing off the walls and coming back. You can see it's having a really hard time with this, and he just shakes his head, and then it just explodes and pops like the nastiest looking zit that you've ever seen, and he just slumps forward, completely headless, covered in gore.
80s action style.
I immediately look over at Zyle.
Teach me how to do that sometime.
One day. Feel like it.
You are now out of combat.
I'm gonna go investigate on the big knoll.
Oh, same.
And we'll figure out what you guys loot next week.
Whole night just combat.
It worked out that way. I was not planning. I had so much other shit ready to go, but we'll talk about that.
Can someone save me?
We probably
next week,
want to...
We'll figure out what happens with that next week.
I did also just do another death save, by the way. I don't know if you saw it.
I did.
Because as soon as
How
we
about mine?
decided to
Does
go
mine help?
loot,
Can we help?
No, we're at the cutoff here. He got the last
God.
death save in. We'll figure out what happens with the third death save next week.
I was about to say we got 1 minute left, but it just turned 10, so never mind.
Yeah, I mean, this seemed like a really good ending point because they're meta, so there's reasons.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was. I did not expect you guys to be in combat for 3 hours.
I
I didn't expect to be dead for 3 hours.
Yeah, same. Same,
Right.
dude.
Right?
Also, you better keep track of how many lives you have total. You're at, what, 4 expended right now?
Yeah, I got 5 left.
Not how it works, but maybe we'll make it work like that. We'll see.
He's to 9, and then he just fails 3 death saves in a row.
Just automatic. Just no, you're dead now.
Yeah.
And then we'll be in like episode like 500. Everybody's gonna be max level characters, like fighting like flying Tarrasques like they're nothing, and he's just like taking a dirt nap. It's like, dude, get up, we healed you. Can't, that was my 9th.
Sorry, guys.
Like, why did I make that rule 500 episodes ago? Yeah, anyway. This was a lot of fun. Stream, thanks for having fun with us. That little bit war in the middle was kind of, well, not really a bit war. Nick just one-upped Kyle. It was great. Yeah. Tune in next week when tomorrow our Monday group is not playing because of the Battle for Azeroth release is tomorrow night, so we're just going to be spending all our time leveling, and we will not be playing, obviously. Next week's Sunday episode, we are playing.
Yes.
Yes, okay. We are playing next week, so we will see you then for that. And then the following Monday, we are back to our regular scheduled programming with the other group. So this was a lot of fun, and we'll see you guys next week.
Shameful plug. If you want to tune into leveling, you can tune into my stream channel at twitch.tv/KYOURYOKU.
You might want to throw it in chat.
Yeah, what?
I will.
So he'll stream. I'll be streaming the leveling process, the whole thing. We're both gonna go nuts. It'll be great. Only I have work, so I'm gonna fall behind really quickly. And then
And remember, kids, you can't tune a fish, but you can tune a piano.
and then on Wednesday, I gotta go pick up a new car and a new video card, so I'll be like late to leveling on Wednesday. I'm gonna be really behind. It's gonna be fine. Anyway, we're out. See you guys next week. Have a good one.
Later.
Bye.